Did you know baseball gave us jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neil, they wanted to play. And they did play. My Grammy Pat, she played to play. Back in the Bahamas on the sandlots, I played to play. And you better believe that we still play to play. So yeah, like I said, baseball gave us jazz.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And our pitcher in this game, Taj Bradley.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
All right, ready to go here. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And a pitch. That one misses, and we're underway.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
And it's 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
The 2-1. And strike two. Good eye right there. 3-2 on the way. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
And the righty deals. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Owes nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this.
Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Josh Lowe. That's in there. Strike one. Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one inside, and the count 1-2. Good eye right there. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That misses the zone. And that is ball one. And that one is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two away. Yandy Diaz now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's in there for strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
Santander puts it away, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays. Scoreless after one. And welcome back. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Bradley back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball one. Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses, now 2-2. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Yeah, that's outside. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri brings it in for the third out. Orioles held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit there like it's all right.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Isaac Paredes now.
Third baseman.
The wind of the pitch. 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So digging in, Luke Raley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Lau at the plate. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jose Siri stands in here, takes ball one low. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the 1-0. That clips a corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And 1-2.
1-2.
2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Ramon Urias. Bradley back to work. That's to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Adam Frazier. Frazier, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First offering, and it just misses. And a curve is down and in. There's the strike. Just missed.
3-1.
And a 3-1 on the way. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out his first time. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. They say you win.
1-2.
And here it comes. In the air, right field. Raley pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Christian Bethany. Bethencourt. And the right-hander back to work. Bethencourt will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Panama. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a leadoff double.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Mullins whips it back in. Runner holds at third. It's second and third to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a very nice approach and swing. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Lowe. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one misses. 1-0. Called strike right there. Bethencourt, the runner at third. Walls stands at second. No outs. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
The pitch. That's down and in. And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Now batting, left fielder
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Strike 2. 1 down, runners at second and third. Into center and a base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they lead by 3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, the highest velocity. But if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
Kicks and deals. On a line out towards center. And there's a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch.
1-1.
There's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, Rays 3, and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Erasmo Ramirez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Grounded out his first time up.
Austin Hayes.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Lau sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Rutschman, the runner at second with 1 away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Ryan.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Luke Raley. The right-hander back to work. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Siri will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The wind and the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 3-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jake Diekman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 so far. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias. Good contact guy, good defender.
That's the ball.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike 1. He's 0 for 1. Yo 1. Line drive and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the second base.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one missing low. Henderson at second. Mountcastle over at first with one away. That misses. 2-0.
Count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bethancourt makes the grab. 2 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. And gone. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and they tack on 3. It's 3-3.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes. That one catches the corner. And now the count is even.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
On a strike. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Walls throws to first. Third out. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. We're tied now at 3 apiece. New arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Bradish.
Number 39, Kyle Bradish.
Christian Bethancourt now at the plate. Doubled his first time up. And he deals. And there's the strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
It's kind of funny. Players tend to run to first base a lot quicker after getting hit by a curveball compared to a fastball.
Walls in the box now. Takes strike one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cole Irvin is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Wells getting cranked up as well. Bethancourt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And now 1-2. The 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2. Runner on the go. High fly ball right field. Santander drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there for strike one. To the right side, and there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. That one missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in for a strike. Line and a base hit into right. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One out, bases full. And it's even up.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's smacked on a line to center. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 4-3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. That one drifts inside.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take. That pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1-1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Double steal. Pitch misses. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 3. Now on the mound for the Rays, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. The pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. At the belt and fires. Foul ball. James 0-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
On the ground. Over to Diaz. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Henderson, just 21 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Man at first, Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1. Urias measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 3. Cole Irvin taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Isaac Paredes. Here comes a pitch. And a curve misses outside. Irvin, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing.
The right fielder.
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Tap back to the mound. Irvin tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Seth Johnson is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. The 0-1. Ripped to right. Should be extra bases. Raley rounds second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second with 1 away, and now it's Jose Siri. In there for strike 1. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
0-2 now. In the air, right side. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Changes his mind. Stays put at second with 2 away.
The catcher, number 14,
Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Out towards left center. Mullins in pursuit. Makes a nice running catch. And the inning is over. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. New pitcher on now, Robert Stevenson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
That's the ball.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the righty deals.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
It's softly on the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Cedric.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. James McCann looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
McCann off of first with 2 away. There's a strike. Hit softly on the ground left side. On the run, sends it over to first, and that will end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Staying in the game on defense, James McCann. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. Number 78 gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now into the ball game on defense, Jorge Mateo. He'll be out in left field. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls.
The shortstop.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Jonathan Aranda. The pitch. There's the strike. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that turns the lineup over.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now into the game, Ryan McKenna. He'll be patrolling center field. So the batting order turns over, and here is Josh Lowe. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pinch hitter coming on, Harold Ramirez. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And here it comes. In for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Manuel Margot. Great RBI chance with second and third occupied. Nobody out.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. Swings through that. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. The punch out there, and there's 1 down. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Curtis Mead. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out, runners at second and third. There's the strike.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Now he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy. When guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Junior Caminero. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. And that ball is gone. A towering shot to right. And they boost their lead. It's 8-3.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So It's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells. He's into the game with the bases empty. Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Raimel Tapia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 9-3.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Oslevis Basabe. And now the 0-1. Now 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And now 2-2. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Vidal Brujan. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that's in there for strike 1. Basabe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. This one popped up. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. The lead has exploded to a half dozen.
Come on, show me what you're working with.
So remaining in the game defensively, Jonathan Aranda taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Also into the ball game, Manuel Margot. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Curtis Mead. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Junior Caminero. He's the new third baseman. Also entering the game, Raimel Tapia. He takes over in right. Also into the ball game, Oslevis Basabe. He'll play second. Also entering the game, Vidal Brujan. He'll be patrolling center field. The new pitcher in the game, Jason Adam.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And the pitch. And that's too high.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Zips it to first. Rutschman retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Colton Cowser, 1 out, the base is empty for him.
No ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So now a pinch hitter, Kyle Stowers. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
Number 28. Stowers.
And downstairs.
One ball, no strike.
Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rays 9 and the Orioles 3.
I'm crazy, don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all.
Staying in the game on defense, Colton Cowser. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 17.
Christian Bethencourt digs in now.
Leading off.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Rene Pinto. Wells back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance, send him back to the dugout.
Way upstairs, going to count 1 and 2. Right side, Cowser moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Tristan Gray looking to start something with one gone. In there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. That one's in there. Strike one. The pitch. And a foul ball. And he deals. Runner on the go. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The old strike him out, throw him out to end the inning, trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
Rene Pinto. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Tristan Gray. He's in at shortstop. So they turn things over to the righty, Cole Sulser.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Heston Kjerstad. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. Sulser goes 6'1", 33 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now Ramon Urias in there, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here comes the 0-1. Kjerstad gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
And now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Slice to right. Tapia makes the grab, 1 down. Two on with 1 out. And next for the Orioles, Adam Frazier. And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the 1-0. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Clips the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
3-1.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Kerstead around third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ryan McKenna. The next to hit for the Orioles. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. Strike 2. And that's down and away. 2 on, 1 out. Bounce to the right, and it's through for a hit. Urias coming home. Now a long throw home.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with 1 man gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. In the air to left center. Brujan has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Liner, base hit. Frazier around third.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Joseph Ortiz. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Chris Davinsky.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First pitch just misses. The tying run at the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out as quickly as possible.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.